How to preserve fresh potatoes for 1 year. No mold, no rot, no germination, no spoilage. Hello! Nice to see you again on Clever Tricks channel. Have you ever prepared a meal and found that the potatoes have softened, sprouted, or turned green? What a shame, right? Not only do they lose their flavor, but they are also harmful to your health. Potatoes are very susceptible to drying out, sprouting and producing solanine, a natural poison that can cause stomach aches or poisoning if eaten in large quantities. Many people think that keeping potatoes in the refrigerator is good, but in fact, the cold temperature turns the starch into sugar, making the potatoes inside turn black, lose its flavor, and become unsafe. So how do you keep your potatoes fresh, tasty, and sprout-free all year round? The good news is that it's super simple and anyone can do it at home. Watch the entire video to discover tips to keep potatoes fresh, safe, and nutritious. The last tip in this video in particular has completely changed the way I keep potatoes fresh. You'll want to try it. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Method 1. Store potatoes in a cool, dark, and airy place. Have you ever heard of storing potatoes in a cool, dry place? This is a traditional and very effective way. First, choose dry, unsprouted potatoes. Do not wash the potatoes. If there is dirt on the skin, leave it alone. If the soil is still moist, leave the potatoes in a dry place to dry naturally. Then place the potatoes in a ventilated basket, cardboard box, or rack. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Absolutely do not store potatoes next to onions because placing them with onions will make them spoil quickly. Because ethylene gas from onions promotes potato sprouts. The ideal temperature for storage is 7 to 10 degrees Celsius, 44 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. In a cool environment, potatoes sprout less and retain vitamin C. In contrast, heat and strong light will convert starch into sugar, turn the skin green due to chlorophyll, and increase solanine, making potatoes bitter and toxic. This method is simple, economical, and keeps the potatoes crispy, sweet, and less likely to sprout. Many studies show that cool temperatures can prolong the life of potatoes many times longer than room temperature. Method 2. Preserve potatoes with baking soda. Take only firm, smooth-skinned tubers that are not soft, scratched, or sprouted. Discard damaged or moldy tubers. This step is most important because if the potatoes are spoiled from the start, they will rot quickly no matter how they are stored. Use a dry cloth or soft brush to remove all dirt and dust. Do not wash potatoes with water. I have tried washing them before storing, and they are more likely to get damp and spoil. I use cardboard boxes for storage. Line the bottom of the box with dry newspaper or lightly dusted sawdust. Sprinkle 1 teaspoon of baking soda over the lining. Baking soda really helps to reduce mold. I find that potatoes stay fresh for a long time and don't sprout quickly. Place potatoes on the liner, avoiding overcrowding, ensuring air circulates around each potato. Sprinkle a thin layer of baking soda on the surface of the potatoes. Just a thin layer helps absorb moisture and reduce mold while limiting sprouting. This layer not only helps the potatoes stay fresh longer, but also keeps the smell pleasant, not pungent. Cover with newspaper or sawdust. Keep potatoes dark, out of direct sunlight, and limit humidity. Store the box in a dry, cool place. Away from light and high temperatures. Ideal temperature 7 to 10 degrees Celsius. Avoid places that are too humid, near the stove, refrigerator, or direct sunlight. Keeping in a cool, airy, dry place is the most effective way. Check the potatoes weekly. Remove any that are soft, sprouted, or show signs of mold. Potatoes stored this way can stay fresh for 4 to 6 weeks, depending on environmental conditions. I find this method simple, easy to find ingredients, and extremely effective if done correctly. My potatoes stay fresh much longer than the usual method. Method 3. Preserve potatoes with dry sand. Use river sand or clean, screened construction sand. Dry the sand thoroughly in the sun to remove all moisture. The drier the sand, the better it will preserve. Never use wet sand, as it will cause the potatoes to become soggy and moldy. Prepare a cardboard box depending on the amount of potatoes. First, pour a layer of dry sand on the bottom of the barrel. Arrange the potatoes on top, making sure they are not touching. Continue to cover the potatoes with a layer of sand, making sure to cover the tubers. Do this alternately until the barrel is full. Store in a cool place, away from sunlight and moisture. Do not leave outdoors or in places with cockroaches or rats. With this method, potatoes will stay fresh and firm for many weeks, even 1 to 2 months. Method 4. How to preserve potatoes with bread slices in a paper bag. Just add a slice of bread to your bag of potatoes and you can double their shelf life without using chemicals. I use brown paper bags, the kind used to store bread or vegetables, to store them. Many people make the mistake of using plastic bags because they retain moisture and cause potatoes to rot easily. Place the potatoes in a paper bag, not too full, to give them room to breathe. Place a slice of bread on top of the potatoes before folding the bag shut. This prevents mold and sprouting and helps the potatoes retain their firmness and flavor longer. For large bags, about 3 to 5 kilograms of potatoes, you can add 2 to 3 slices in between. Bread naturally absorbs moisture, helping to keep the environment in the bag dry. Store the bag in a cool, dry, dark place, e.g., a lower kitchen cupboard or a corner of a shed. Avoid sunlight, avoid near garlic or onions. When the bread starts to soften or mold, replace it with a new slice to continue absorbing moisture effectively. The storage time is about 3 to 4 weeks, twice as long as leaving the potatoes in a paper bag. I tried this method for a month and was surprised. The potatoes did not sprout. The skin was still shiny, not as damp as before. This method is extremely simple, cost zero, but clearly effective. I think this is one of the most worth the money tips that everyone should try at least once. Method 5. Make frozen mashed potatoes. Do you often want to prepare potatoes for breakfast or a quick snack? Frozen mashed potatoes are a time-saving solution that still retains the fresh taste. First is a very important step. You peel the potatoes. Then cut them into pieces to boil quickly. Place the pot on the stove. Add clean water. When the water boils, add 1 teaspoon of salt to the pot. Place the steamer on. Put the cut potatoes in. Steam for about 15 to 20 minutes until soft. When the potatoes are soft, scoop them out into a large bowl. Use a fork to mash the potatoes. Add butter, milk, or fresh cream if you want the potatoes to be smoother and creamier. I like to add a little butter. The potatoes will still be soft and smooth when thawed, as if they were just cooked. Put mashed potatoes in ice trays or small plastic boxes. Each portion is enough for 1 to 2 people. Divide into small portions for easy defrosting. Avoid waste. Put the potato tray in the freezer. Let the potatoes freeze completely. I find that freezing this way helps the potatoes retain their color, not darken or release water. Defrost in the refrigerator or steam briefly, then use as fresh mashed potatoes. You can lightly fry or mix in spices, butter, cheese. According to the dish, defrosted potatoes are still delicious, extremely convenient for breakfast or as a quick snack. Frozen mashed potatoes save cooking time. Use gradually while still retaining flavor and softness. Can be stored for 2 to 3 weeks in the refrigerator or 2 to 3 months in the freezer. I think this is a great way for busy people or those who want to prepare for the whole week. The potatoes are still delicious without losing nutrients. If you have ever tried French fries, you will definitely love this dish more. With just a few potatoes and some ingredients available in the kitchen, you can make small, crispy cakes on the outside, soft, fatty on the inside, fragrant throughout the kitchen. Here I used 3 large potatoes. Peel off the outer skin and cut into pieces. Rinse several times to remove starch. Put the potatoes in the pot. Add a little salt. Cover with water and boil for about 15 minutes until the potatoes are soft. Use a fork to test. If the potatoes are easy to break apart, then it's done. Take out in a basket, drain, and let cool. Boiling until just done helps the potatoes retain their elasticity, and when mashed, they won't be soggy and the fried cakes will be crispier. While the potatoes are still warm, add butter to melt and blend. Use a fork or masher to mash the potatoes. Next, add fresh milk, eggs, salt, pepper. Mix well until the mixture is smooth, fragrant, and slightly thick. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Lightly sprinkle a layer of flour on your hands to prevent sticking. Scoop each spoonful of potatoes, shape them into small round balls the size of your palm, then press lightly to flatten them. The slightly thicker cakes will retain their softness inside, and when bitten, they will make a very satisfying slurp sound. Heat the pan. Add oil, about 1 centimeter of oil, do not submerge. When the oil is hot, about 160 to 170 degrees Celsius, fry the cake over medium heat. Frying over medium heat is the secret to making the cake cook evenly without burning, but still golden and crispy on the outside, soft and creamy on the inside. Do not flip immediately. Wait 2 to 3 minutes for the underside to turn. Fry until both sides are golden and crispy, then remove to absorbent paper. Serve the cake on a plate and eat while it's still hot. You can add chopped parsley or green onions for a more eye-catching color. You can dip it in chili sauce, tomato sauce, mayonnaise, or cheese sauce. The cake has a fragrant buttery smell, the rich taste of eggs and milk, and melts in your mouth with one bite. I like to eat it when it's just fried. The outer layer is crispy and the inside is soft and spongy. It feels much better than fried potatoes. If you want a cake with less oil, you can bake it at 180 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. Brush a little oil on the surface before baking. It can be stored in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 days. Just reheat it in a pan or air fryer and it's as good as new. The video ends here. Have you learned how to preserve potatoes and make delicious golden potato cakes? If you have any suggestions, please leave a comment below. If you find the video useful, don't forget to click like and share it with your friends and family. Remember to subscribe to the channel to support me. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.